The writer of Black Widow reveals that it took less than 2 weeks to write the script for the film. As a matter of fact, it took exactly 11 days. So this was revealed in a recent interview with Variety, where the Black Widow screenwriter Eric Pearson talked about the idea of the Black Widow film finally becoming a reality and him getting a chance to write it. And he just straight up said, yeah, when they contacted me about it and told me, well, let's see what you got. And what he got was a treatment that was complete in 11 days. Now, some people will tell you this is obviously insane. You can't do this. This doesn't make sense. But you have to read the rest of what he said and understand what was being done. He said that specifically he was in a meeting with Kevin Feige and other producers and the director and Scarlett Johansson, and they laid out the blueprint of when the film takes place, what the idea of the film is, the beats they want to hit, the characters they want to include, and what the film has to revolve around. Once they gave him all the parameters, he said he literally knew what the film was in his head. He works fast, he knew what beats he had to hit, so writing from start to finish took 11 days because you already knew the story. He generally knew the entire direction. It's like getting from point A to point B every single day. Like if you take the same route to work every single day, chances are you know what that route is, and you have a pretty good idea of when you're going to hit a part that maybe slows down because at 7:45 in the morning there's a little extra traffic there because the school that's, on the street or something. You know how to expect these things. So that's what I told him. Hey, here's the 2-hour idea we have. This is the exact beats you want. We want the Black Widow project. We want the Red Room. We want Taskmaster. What can you do? And he's like, well, you told me what to do. Let me just write everything in between. So I get it. I don't think this is anything insane. I mean, look at X-Men First Class. Fox was like, we need to get working on this in 3 weeks, because if we don't, Disney's going to come a-crawling over here with their license and lawyers, and we're going to be in trouble. And Matthew Vaughn's like, I got you. We'll start producing this in 4 weeks. And they're like, what? Can you do that? And they did. Because talented people, and they know what they're doing. So, honestly, it's pretty insane to hear, 11-day turnaround on a script for a big blockbuster film in Hollywood. I mean, it's not unheard of, but when you hear about it, you really have to think of what they did and what the parameters were, and now we sort of know.